try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag, we're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, when I hit that, okay, when I hit that, it's I ain't like you know. Okay, when I hit that, okay, when I hit that, Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my face, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, when I hit that, okay, when I hit that, it's I ain't like you know. Okay, when I hit that.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Turn the whole field to a schoolyard.
Joey Fly set to kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Dripping on a white tee, and shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my sauce. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check. I done made about a million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. The shorty got a man, but she saying wifey. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Forces. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty snapped on my off-white. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Young time civilized, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in a way. Got a new Chris Foss, but it don't take time. I pull up on a hop if it talks too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about a million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger lick.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my...
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Why? Get wide. Check 50. Check 50.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Mike 9. You gonna see me?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Intended for
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shift. Oh, yeah. Check safety. Shift. Out.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Murray. Flushed out right. Able to find Isabella. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Come back. Hey, turn it up. Safe. Check 9. Rush in. Hey, switch gears.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Is good.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Cam Akers.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Watt on the
All right,
tackle.
Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
38-yard line.
2nd and 5. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down. Akers broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, How do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A first down there and a pickup of 25.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Watch the shift, watch the shift. Slam, slam.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Double tight, double tight. Double tight. 4 down. Check, check. Hey. Cougar 19. 24, watch 24. Shift, watch the shift. 49.
Now a run with Akers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
A gain of 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Mike 7. Mike 7. Watch the slats. Watch the slat. Watch the edge.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Stop short of the goal line.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here's Akers to try and run. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Cardinals 3, Rams 0.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Check 31.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Tighten up.
Play fake. Murray. He'll air this one out for Mims. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Murray's pass.
Picked off down near the 5.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
At the 19-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Complete to
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Don't be scared of it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Right. 3 down. Mike 36. Mike 36. So don't say nothing. Kill.
They'll run this with Akers. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass and being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
That's good.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
36.
On first down, Akers. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
On
so if
the
you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Army. 19 tight.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going up top for Kupp. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Giorgio Tavecchio.
Boy, that route's really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, it's Murray. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Here I come.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Complete to Denzel
And
Mims.
the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And a Cardinal first down.
Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Easy. Quiver.
Now Murray off play action.
SOS.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
This one caught by Isabella.
Murray's
And this is going to be another
complete
first down
to
as the
Andy
tackle's going to be
Isabella.
made at the Rams 14.
13 yards.
From the gun,
First down,
Murray
Cardinals.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Go. Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey. Boy. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Hurry up. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that is caught.
Murray's
Touchdown,
pass complete
Cardinals.
to number 81.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut it to
Joey
within a
Sly
score.
lining up for the point after.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
His kick
And when
is
you're able to
good.
complete one like that, your
Makes the
confidence
score
has to just go
Rams
sky
13,
high. You just mentioned it. Tight
Cardinals
window,
10.
zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick
Joey
off.
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19,
The
so
Rams
probably
take over
should have opted for the
first and 10
touchback.
at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they
That's
work it
good
across
for an
midfield.
LA Rams.
That goes for a gain of 31. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
The
They'll
pass.
contain him to just 4.
Complete
Second
to
down.
number 82. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard
The
line.
Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go now. Nike 18. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch two. I'm going to come back to you.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a first down as they're in field goal range now at the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Mike, 36.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
13.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Cam Akers,
and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Let's get it. Choose the mic. I'm here all day. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Move. Joker. Hey. Alert three.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 13. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
70. Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Mike Knight, hey.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
The pass.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup by 11.
Hey, we got a gap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
Here's Akers. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, ready?
Back It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. They'll run on first down. Akers. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He was taken down by Chandler
It really fires up offensive linemen when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Our time. It's our time. Choose the mic. Hey, me and you on it.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the 4th down stop has them in the driver's seat. Now we'll see if they can put points on the board to strengthen this slim lead. At the very least, they'd love to march this football out of their own territory and chew up some 4th quarter clock.
Miles Sanders.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now from Murray. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
I know sauce. Switch.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Yeah.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
A quick throw complete into the flat-out left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Bang L. Who that? Check.
Hey, alert 3.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Check nickel. Shift.
Going right back to Akers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Check 50. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Check. Check hot route.
They'll run here with Akers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Watch that. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 20, Cardinals 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a throw, right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First down, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Murray's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the Rams 37
throwing again on 2nd down. Murray able to connect with Mims. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Let's go.
Back to throw. Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Street. You got tight.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So on
for
fourth
the
down,
field goal.
out trots the kicker in a
23
big
yard
spot
attempt.
here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So now the penalties got him set up with a first and goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Last stop. Last stop.
Look at this, a tight end carry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Joey
I know it's a
lining up
never-say-never
for the point
situation, but to me, it looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him
The
in
kick
front
is
here
good.
late, but now you got to
Makes the
rally your
score
kick team, don't you, and say the
24,
last thing we
Rams
need is a
20.
big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a
Fair
long
catch
way.
made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counter.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
The pass.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Intercepted
Boy,
by
so
the Cardinals.
another interception,
They'll take
CD,
over
and it
first
feels like
and
he's
10
starting to unravel
at their
a
own
little bit.
48-yard
And as you would
line.
expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his
Murray's
backup.
pass.
Now the Cards going to call
Complete
another
to number
timeout, their
15.
second. That'll leave
A
them with
gain of
just one
13
remaining in
yards.
this fourth quarter of play.
First down, Arizona.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
You ready? You ready?
Play fake, Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout.
A loss of 4
It'll be their
yards.
third and final timeout, so as they
second
talk
down.
things over, we'll step aside. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
Easy, Quibble. Here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Slam.
Back to throw it. Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Murray's
Down to
pass
15 seconds
incomplete
now.
on the deep ball. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
To throw is Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his
Murray's
feet
pass
down? No, it's
intended for
incomplete.
Denzel Mims. Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
41 Mike.
Deuce.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Deuce.
Check 24. Watch 24. Shift. Watch the shift.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
I got one.
He's going to go up top again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Cardinals
Well, we
24,
were on hand for a fun
Rams
and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Cards, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Rams, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they compete with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.